Everybody, what's going on? Y'all know y'all rocking with Lex. I hope y'all all feeling amazing if you're watching this. Everybody, happy full moon in Virgo. We got the sun in Pisces. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. We got the sun in Pisces. And we got the moon in the beautiful sign of Virgo. The sign of neatness, detail, habitual movements, habits, solidification. Virgo, the mutable earth sign. Remember, y'all, this is a mutable sign right here where the moon is. And I'm going to be very honest with y'all. That Virgo moon, very patient. Because Virgo deals with detail. When you're looking over things and when you're being particular, you got to be chill, calm. This is why Virgo also deals with precision. Being, in a sense, minute. Getting things down to a dope, finite level of understanding. That's Virgo. And then we have the sun in Pisces, Mercury in Pisces, Venus in Aries, Mars in Gemini, Jupiter in Aries, and Saturn is going into Pisces in several days from now. So I think within the next week, Saturn will be in Pisces. And this is something that is spectacular because this is the last moments of Saturn being in Aquarius. So all of the transits concerning Saturn being in Aquarius right now, this is the last time that we'll see this till the next 27 to 30 years or so. So goodbye, Saturn in Aquarius. Bye-bye. And then Saturn gonna go into Pisces, a beautiful place to be. All of these major ingresses coincide with this full moon in Virgo. So when we have this is about being, in a sense, arranged. Emotional sensitivity concerning work, daily habits, being very prompt, prepare, plan, prepare, and make great things happen. But this is an aspect of detail and arrangement. When you want to, in a sense, gather your aspirations and be patient, calm. This is something that Virgos are very great in. And when you put the emotional sensitivity of the moon there, this is going to allow us to really order our emotions and be rational. The way that we feel about things, it's easy to communicate. It's easy to communicate things that you might be a bit emotionally sensitive about. And this is why the moon in Virgo, it's a very dope transit because you deal with communication of patience, communicating calmness, coming out of that exciting fire of Leo, Virgo, and this is why Virgo is a very interesting sign. Because remember, Virgo deals with being prepared. So this is dealing with being ready. But you do this by being consistent. So this is also what Virgo is about. Being consistent, prompt. And it's like that saying, stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. That's Virgo right there in one of its highest expressions. Because what if you're being calm because you just got it on, you got it great. But this is gonna come with applied consistency. So with these, this is gonna bring in some transits for the next about 3 to 4 years where we're gonna have some strong Saturn aspects going on with Virgo, because Saturn is leaving the beautiful sign of Aquarius and going into the beautiful, beautiful sign of Pisces. Y'all know Aquarius and Pisces, both amazing signs. Big shout outs to the Aquarians out there. But Saturn is leaving its second home sign. So remember, this is a bit of a shift for Saturn because Saturn is leaving a sign that it rules. But Saturn in Pisces, this is going to allow us to be very realistic. So this major ingress coinciding with the moon being in Virgo, this is going to allow us to get a lot of detail and order situated around how we feel about things. Our environment, emotional sensitivity to how you feel. Are you secure in how you feel about things? And emotional security. So this is why this is very great and amazing for basic communication. Things that you might be like, on a day-to-day. This is going to bring some beautiful emotional awareness to that while highlighting some of the things that we need to spiritually express. And it may not be in sometimes showing them to others per se, but it's going to really, when we're talking about the sun being in Pisces, this is going to allow us to be expressive with our sentimentalities. Because remember, this is how you feel about things. Things that are private. Pisces also deals with isolation, meditation. But don't think that Virgo does as well. Virgo is dealing with the physical world. Now, when you're dealing with Pisces, you're dealing with the unseen element, the mysticism and the invisible, the unseen, yada, yada, yada. But when the sun is here, we get to express things that we're spiritually aware of. But then when you put the moon there, this allows us to really, if you have like anything that you want to speak to people about, this is one of the greatest times to communicate your basic sentiments. Like, no communication blocks today. No arguments, extra calm and serene. But you know what? Let me not be biased. Maybe that's just how I'm experiencing the transit. Nevertheless, we got a major shift coming up where Mars as well. Mars will go into Cancer, Saturn going into Pisces, Pluto going into Aquarius, Jupiter's enjoying its time in Aries. Yeah, I see that great opportunities coming in aspect to taking action. But now with these Virgo transits and then these Pisces transits getting mixed in, this is going to call us to be very realistic. Being realistic with our environmental expectations. Remember, Virgo also deals with the environment, the practicalities of reality. When you being practical about things, you got to be very realistic so that it's easier to communicate. You feel what I'm saying? And with this aspect, it's so great to get emotions in order. Like, you know what you want to say. You know how you want to communicate it. Also working, things that are labors. This could bring concerns around your job, what you're doing on a day-to-day, work schedule, getting things in a practical, concise order, y'all. That's what these Virgo transits be about. But then when you got this Pisces vibe coming in, y'all gotta be serene with it. Imaginative as well. But remember, some of these things can be things that we don't necessarily a need to express. It could be something that's emotional, you know, like we don't, things that it's the not even private. It's more like just the unseen. In astrostetics, Pisces deals with quantum physics. So we're talking quantum here. And when it comes to expressing those quantum vibes to other people, this is a great day for communicating how you basically feel about that. Now, look, I don't want to say like this day, because we all going to be influenced by these transits differently. But y'all tap in with that quantum vibe. In a sense, metaphysics. My fault, I said metaphysics. Metaphysics, the unseen, the invisible dimension. That's where we're going with this here. That's what Pisces is about. But don't forget though, y'all, Saturn is coming in. Saturn is going to get some practicalities going on. Being realistic. Approaching your spiritual aspirations, but on a very, I don't want to say mundane, but very realistic, practical way. Now, of course, the imagination is always active, but when you put Saturn in there, it's going to be a call in the well. How are you going to make this realistic? All the time and all of these aspirations, how are you going to make these things realistic and tangible? Where's the discipline factor involved with these things? Because that's what Saturn does. Saturn looks around and it's like, yo, what are you doing here? You know, like what are you what's going on here? Saturn is walking around strict with the ruler, getting busy, not playing. And that's what Saturn does, y'all. So everybody, make sure y'all run this video back. Enjoy this Virgo full moon. And I hope y'all feel amazing always. You heard? Lex, out of here. Yeah. Peace out, y'all.